Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to A Punched Out Thursday to Die For. That's where we all use our punches and our dies to create our layout. And y'all know I like using them anyway, so I look forward to Punched Out Thursday. Of course, any layout I think of using a punch or die with, I'm going to use them. I'm using that Tim Holtz die, uh, Diamond Press, and Echo Park. And the paper I'm using is from Pebbles, and it's Seen and Noted. And it's like 2012, one of my most favorite collections of all time. And I do have a lot of scraps, and I'm going to use a few of them on my layout. I do still have some full-size sheets, but these are the colors that I was wanting to use. So the scraps were working for my layout. I am going to make banners. Well, I'm going to make one banner. Well, two banners because one's kind of an angled banner. And layer different pieces across there. And one thing I like about this collection is it does have those border strips that go all the way across instead of like a few where they just give you a little sample down there. And so I'm using that star one, and it is so cute. So it is going to go on my layout. The stripe paper is the side that I'm going to be using of that one right there, and add a lot of colors to my layout. And I really wanted to use that plaid one, so I am going to be using it on my layout. I kept trying to tell myself that the other side would go better. It's kind of an aqua with zigzag things on there, but so is that yellowish orange one laying there. And I thought, good excuse to use the plaid. I'll have two patterns alike if I use the other side. And yeah, I'm going to use that plaid. I didn't want the stripe and the plaid to be laying there exactly right next to each other, so I'm going to back it with that black just to give it a little bit of space between the two. And I think that works for me. I'm getting that plaid on there. And the thing is, here I'm using that whole big old sheet. I know more matted on the black and cut the tail end off for the banner and lay it up there and think, I could save some of this. I could use some of this on another layout. So I will be cutting some out of the middle. And as you all notice, I had to cut it down to start with to fit it on my scrap piece of black. Uh, yeah, I didn't want to cut into another 12 by 12, so I cut the plaid down. I always figure I can use that little bit with another layout later. Um, I used yellow as my background mainly because of it being a Snapchat photo. I backed it in black, and I am going to make a little square and put my Echo Park ghost on there. Yeah, I have made the ghost for Snapchat by hand before, and it looked exactly like it to me. Decided to play with the little ghost, and I cut, that's a little flower punch right there, and I cut three of the little petals, and I put glue on two, and then the one in the middle I stuck through the hole for the mouth, so it looks like his tongue is hanging out like Kyler's is. And then I put black on there for the eyes, so the whole thing will have black in the background. The little icon thing for the ghost for Snapchat does have rounded corners, so I am going to round my corners. And also has these dots on the back. I considered, not very long, but I considered punching holes in the yellow and then have the black show through. I thought, how cool would that be if I could get my holes on there straight, which I knew I could not. I barely get to punching the holes on the tags correctly. So to do a whole bunch, that didn't work. And I did try one time making the dots with a marker. That didn't work either. So I'm not going to have no dots going across the background. It's just going to be plain old yellow. That tag there. It came out of that book over there. It's family. I don't think it's actually, it's pebbles too, with same colors and everything, but I don't think it's actually seen and noted collection. It was just family, and I got it gifted to me in some Happy Meal one time and realized it went really well with this, so I stuck it in there. And there's my little Echo Park ghost, and I decided that I'd put him up on foam tape so he'd be as high as the photo and then let his hand overlap the photo. Oh, here I remembered I was going to use that picture wheel. I showed y'all the die earlier and forgot all about it. And I thought, where am I going to put it? I had it planned to put to the right hand side of the photo. Well, that's not going to work out, so it's going to go to the left hand side. And I did cut out a circle, and I am backing that since I'm not going to use it all. Part of it's going to go to the side for a different layout. And oh, here's that other banner I was talking about. It was, I'm thinking it probably at one time came out of that family tag book because it had a perforated edge up there at the top, and I cut it off, and then I'm just going to run it through there. And I think that angle cut is probably because it was already made into a tag at one time, and I used that tag for something else and cut it down. So it already had the angle there, and I'm just using the angle that was there. These stickers are jelly bean soup, and they're one's for a school thing, so that's what gave me the idea of using his picture like a school picture. And so I've got one sticker that has an arrow and it says photo day, and then I'm going to put one over there by the ghost, and it's going to say class clown there. I was going to put it somewhere else, but it didn't fit there. And as you can see, Snapchat does not fit on top of my ghost. I picked small letters, but they're just not small enough. I wanted it to look like the Snapchat that's on the icon thing on the computer, and these were the closest. I mean, look really a lot like it. And yeah, that's why I used them, that they were small and that. But I'm going to put them on right here, and then I'm going to regret it because I'm putting it down with liquid glue. And then there's that cute little sticker there. It says School-tastick. And I wanted it to go there. But then there's this gap. See that orange paper, yellowish orange paper? Look at that small gap there. I did not like that. So I will be pulling my whole layout up, and you will notice that the photo is kind of out of shape when I get done. I will replace it though with one just like it, with no wrinkles and no out of shape in the photos at the end of the video. But y'all have to look at the ugly one for a while before that happens. But everything just got moved down a little bit. As you can see, the yellowish orange paper is right underneath the School-tastick sticker now. And it looked like it needed to go down a little bit anyway. It still looks kind of on the high side as far as the photo goes, but see how wrinkled it looks now? It kept bugging me, so yeah, I printed another one. And since I knew I probably wouldn't use that one for anything, I just put it over the top of it. Um, I'm trying to decide what to go there. And see, that one worked out really well. It fit perfectly in there, and it's too cool for school. And then I used my Star Punch. It's EK Success. And as far as I know, people haven't been able to find one lately. So we probably all need to let EK Success know that they need to make some more of them again because they come in handy. I I'm going to put them in 3 different clusters. And then I'm going to add some enamel dots to them too. I wanted some other texture. All I had was paper on my layout, and I wanted something else. And yeah, I will add black enamel dots. and then I'll be done with my layout. So I want to, oh, I forgot this part. I'm going to add this part and another strip of yellow too. But I want to mention that down there below are the links to all my good buddies that are doing the Punched Out Thursday to Die For along with me today. But when I was making this notebook border, I kind of made the solid part just a little wider than I really wanted. So I was thinking about what I could do to change it. And I decided I had that extra strip of yellow laying over there from when I cut out the yellow background and made it at 11.5 by 11.5. And I am just going to go ahead and add it right on top of the black and not have quite as much black there. I think it's because it was wider than the border around the outside. And yeah, I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure, but it just kind of felt wide to me. And I'm adding the enamel dots now. And I'm just kind of clustering them in with the stars and having them all just kind of clustered together. And yeah, that's it. I think that's the end of my layout. I don't think I add anything else to it. It's been a while since I did this layout. It wasn't the one I had planned for today. However, life just kind of got away from me and I did not get that layout finished. This one was finished and most of the voiceover done. So it made it for today's Punched Out Thursday. But since the other one is a Christmas layout, hopefully I will have it done by Saturday and have it for the 25th of the month. But yeah, if you leave a comment below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But yeah, there's my Snapchat. And see how much better it fits there with everything moved down just a little bit. At least I'm happier with it. But I hope y'all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.